everyone, so this is part two. We're going to finish up with after the express facial, so this would complete a full facial. Are going to do extractions next. There's a few different ways to do extractions. You want to be careful with them so you don't damage your skin. You can spread bacteria and cause more breakouts. So I'm going to show you a few different techniques. First off, you want to make sure that you don't tone your skin prior to. So after exfoliation, don't tone your skin. It's great to do them after you get out of the shower because the steam has opened the pores, or you can use a warm towel and let it sit on your skin for a few minutes and open the pores. It helps all the debris and dirt and oils. One way is to take 2 pieces of tissue. You never really want to just use your bare fingers because nails can cut the skin, open it to bacteria, cause bruising and little cuts. So you can take a tissue and wrap it around your pointer fingers like this. And do it that way. So you'll, do it like that. So when you're doing extractions, you always want to, whenever you're doing them, you want to pull out the skin. Here, I'll move closer. You want to pull out the skin and go underneath and rock back and forth. You want to get underneath whatever you are extracting so you're not pushing the bacteria back underneath, because then you can cause more breakouts. You're pushing it back and it's spreading and it can cause more breakouts and cause the dirt and oil back in. So, and you want to rock it back and forth gently so you're not damaging any skin, and that can also ease whatever's in there to come out. Also, another way to do it is with Q-tips. So you can take 2 Q-tips and do the same thing. You stretch the skin out and then get underneath it, like kind of get underneath it and pull it up and rock back and forth. Q-tips are a little harder. You have more chance of slipping and causing bruising and that kind of thing. So unless you can get a really good grip on it, they're kind of better like maybe once you start to get it out, and then you can like do the final push. Another really cool thing, especially for blackheads, it's called a comedone extractor. These are really awesome. You can get them at the beauty supply store. They have 2 different ends on them, and I really like the smaller end. This applies even pressure on it, so they usually just slide right out. And you just put the hook right, you put the head of the blackhead in the center, and you just put the hook over it and you apply even pressure and it'll just slide right out. It's really cool. And then this one you have to be really careful with. This is called a lancet. You can get these at a drugstore, and they are in where like medications are. They are for like people with diabetes, and it's like what they test their blood for. Or blood with, and they have a little cap that you just twist off so they're sterile, and they have a little tiny, well, you can't really see, they have a tiny angled needle, and they come to an angled point. And so if you have a big enough blackhead, or if you have a pimple, you take that angle and you just prick the very tip, and you just prick it very lightly, and that creates an opening for whatever you're extracting to slide out easier, so you're not having to push as hard and you're not causing as much damage to the skin. Again, you need to be very careful with this. If you're extracting anything near your eyes or your nose, I would definitely recommend to go get it extracted by a dermatologist or an esthetician. But again, these can be really helpful so you're not causing more damage to the blemish or blackhead. So I am going to apply a warm washcloth to my nose and my chin to help soften the skin and open up the pores so I can do a couple extractions. Okay, so now you can see my face is all red. I just did a couple extractions. I didn't really want to do it on camera because it's kind of embarrassing to do in front of everybody, and plus it's really hard to do it on the screen. So anyway, I steamed my face, I did the extractions. Now I'm going to tone to close the pores, but first, I bought this today and I haven't tried it yet. I don't know how good it is, but it's from e.l.f. and I got it at Target. It was $3 and it's called Zit Zapper. I thought I'd give it a shot. It's 1% salicylic acid. So it was cheap enough to try. It's a little roller. So I'm gonna just roll it on to where I did the extractions to get it in there. And then I'll tone. Okay, and then next I'm going to do I have some sun damage. I have a lot of freckles, so I am very prone to sun damage, and I have a lot of, I live in Tucson, so, but you can use any mask that you like. One mask that I really don't like that people tend to use and buy a lot are those masks that dry on your face and then you peel off. If you have pretty thick skin, that's fine. I don't really see a whole lot of benefit to those masks, but if you have sensitive skin, they can cause broken capillaries, and so I would just be careful with those. But any mask that you like, you can use. You can really apply them with your fingers, but I like to do it with a brush when I am pampering myself, so I'm just going to apply this. I'm gonna let this mask sit on for 10 minutes and then I will be back to finish up. Okay, I washed off my mask. A little add-on that you can do that they would charge you $15 to $25 in the spa for is a lip add-on. So I'm gonna use my lip exfoliator, Jane Iredale, sugar and butter. So you just scrub it on like a lipstick. It kind of looks gross, I know. And I just use a cleansing wipe to wash it off. And I'm going to tone. If you don't tone at any other point, make sure you tone after extractions and before you put your moisturizers on. So I am going to next put on my treatment serum. I'm going to use Dermalogica Night Bright. This one's for hyperpigmentation, which is sun damage, but there are so many treatment serums out there. It just depends on what kind of skin type or skin problems you have. Skin treatments are very concentrated, so they're really helpful for treating any kind of problems that you're having. They are expensive, or they can be, but they can be really worth it as well. SkinCeuticals is a really good line for vitamin C serums and anti-aging serums. Dermalogica has come out with some great anti-aging serums as well. But SkinCeuticals, I think, has some really great ones. Okay, and then I am going to put on my eye cream. So this is an Oil of Olay Age Defying Anti-Wrinkle Cream. And I like it. It's not super thick, but it's really velvety and creamy, and I'm just gonna dab it. Then put your moisturizer. Again, don't waste your products. Products, normally you only need a pea size to a quarter size. So if you're using more than that, you are definitely wasting your products and your money. And if it were daytime, don't forget your sunblock. I love this sunblock. It's Neutrogena Ultra Sheer. It's SPF 55. It's waterproof. And it goes on really light and it makes your skin feel really soft. I love that. And then I'm going to put on the chapstick or lip gloss part of my lip exfoliator. And there you have a full professional facial. So I feel amazing, refreshed, my skin feels great and glowing, and that is what you would get with a full facial in a spa by a professional. That is everything that they would do, minus the maybe hand and foot massage, facial massage, head massage. Yeah, that would have been nice, but my skin feels amazing, and I hope that you can treat yourself to this if you can't make it to the spa or don't want to spend the money. Again, look at the Express Facial. If you don't have time to do this or don't want to spend this much time on it, treat yourself, treat your skin. Your skin will thank you for it. You can do this with any products that you have at home. They don't have to be professional. I hope you guys have a great